Nigerians have continued to express different views on U.S. President Donald Trump's directive to the U.S. Department of Defense to prepare for possible military action in Nigeria over alleged genocide of Christians in the country. Trump, over the weekend, in a tweet, declared Nigeria as a country of particular concern for religious freedom violations. He said he has instructed the Pentagon to prepare for possible military action in Nigeria over accusation of violence against Christians.
Could be. I mean, a lot of things I envisage, a lot of things. They're killing record numbers of Christians in Nigeria. And they have other countries very bad also. You know that part of the world, very bad. They're killing the Christians and killing them in very large numbers. We're not going to allow that to happen.
Some Nigerians condemned the move, saying Trump should focus on his country's problem and leave Nigeria a sovereign nation. Critics argued that the President Trump's motive is driven by self-interest, pointing to countries he has supported previously, where living conditions remain poor.
We are a sovereign nation, and we are not a country in crisis. We are a stabilized country and very powerful. So Trump maybe thinks that the way he threatens other smaller countries can threaten us. No, he cannot. He cannot do that. The trade volume between U.S. and Nigeria is very strong, and the U.S. president cannot afford to dare do anything to say we send this military to this country.
We know we are having so many challenges, but we are believing God, believing in our collective efforts to fight this. The military, the U.S. trying to come in at this time is a Greek gift that Nigerians should not accept. It's a Greek gift. They have their target. God forbid, we cannot forget in a hurry the story of Libya and where Libyans are today. So we don't want it.
They're in Iraq. At the end of the day, there was crisis. They're in Syria. At the end of the day, there was crisis. There was in Libya. At the end of the day, there was crisis. As far as I'm concerned, I didn't support the notion that America should come and help us. We can solve our problem by ourselves. America does not visit any country without their own personal interest.
Trump cannot order attack on Nigeria. Nigeria is a sovereign state. And no matter what is happening, you cannot just send your defense forces to a sovereign state like Nigeria. We enjoy the same sovereign status like the United States of America. But what I think they should do is to support the Nigerian government through intelligence gathering, through strategic support to deal with the terrorists, the bandits, the Boko Haram, the jihadists who have been oppressing and terrorizing people, not just in Nigeria, even in Sudan, in Mali, in Chad. So it's not just a Nigerian problem. So I expect them to support us, to support the Nigerian government to stop these killings, not threatening to attack. For me, that's just something that is not feasible in international policy and diplomacy.
They urged the Nigerian government to be vigilant and reject conditional foreign intervention.
They advise to the government that they should do what will make people stop to kill. People, they know what to do that will make, they are fighting themselves. They know what they are doing now.
It's more of a propaganda to me than a real situation of fact. Because if you also look at Nigeria being a sovereign nation, I don't think anybody can just come and say, let's go and invade. The best they can do is to assist diplomatically, and if that is done in the proper way, why not? We'll be happy to receive them coming to help us, to cushion down the effect of terrorism in the country, not to come and invade.
Is there genocide in Nigeria? No. Has there been insecurity in Nigeria? Yes. There's no country that does not have insecurity. Even US, you should remember 9/11. It was suicide attack, 9/11, when Osama bin Laden brought down the World Trade Center. So on what morals or ground does he have to now come and police in an independent nation like Nigeria? So to me, I just feel it's a ranting of a superpower nation that has lost its direction.
Others, however, backed Trump's statement, saying Nigeria needs international help to tackle Islamist militants and protect vulnerable communities.
So that they should allow
the president in another country that as we call it, that he should come to this state, Trump, so that he should bring all those army, so that they should fight all those terrorists, all those people, all those terrorizing the people, all those terrorists, so that they should undo it and stop it.
What he's saying is anything to go by. If we can do it, I think it is a good thing. But I think he's making a mistake. That the killing is targeted against Christians alone is not true. Both the Christians and Muslims have suffered the fate of gradual annihilation. You know, people are being killed on a daily basis, irrespective of Christian, religious belief. You know, but the insecurity generally is something that is worrisome. If there's anything he can do to stop the gruesome killing of, needless killing of citizens, it's a good development.
Of course, we need that. Because if the government is saying they don't need it, it's simply because there is something wrong with the government. You have to fetch out the real people out. That is the truth, except the government is part of it.
Supporters called on the federal government to welcome foreign assistance and collaborate with friendly partners to restore peace and security. For others, the U.S. government threats should also serve as a wake-up call on the Nigerian government to be alive to its responsibility in protecting lives and properties of the citizens, irrespective of religious inclinations. Christabel reporting for VOS TV News, Benin.